I was once a white man. Now, I am a black transsexual.
Oh.
And Donald Trump is my stepdad.
That's quite the story.
That is quite the story, and
Welcome to the Average Nobodies, baby.
a lot has changed. Dave has turned into
A lot has not.
A lot has
I
not.
got a dick and a pussy. No, that's a hermaphrodite. Right?
That's a hermaphrodite. Transsexual. What is, actually, I don't know the ins and outs of transsexual.
Transsexual is they transition from one
That's
gender
right.
to the other.
The transvestite doesn't do that, right?
I think a transvestite identifies as it, but they don't get the sex change.
Maybe that's the difference. Okay.
They're fake transsexuals. Don't be a fake transsexual.
Go all the way.
All the way. Why not? You know, have
Be
yourself
you.
a day.
Do you?
Do you?
Go
So,
ahead.
so I mean, obviously, a lot has been going on since we've last been on the airwaves.
Yes.
Maybe not most importantly, but I guess the most newsworthy thing has been that
Kevin Owens powerbombed MGK off the...
Yeah, that's what I was going to go with. Which was awesome.
Did
you watch that?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He had to publicly apologize.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was all storyline.
He's awesome. Kevin Owens is awesome.
You know why I like that? Because that was like a throwback. Because remember, like, when in the Attitude Era, like, someone would come on, the Dudley Boys would just powerbomb them off the stage or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And now when you have no offense, like, I'm sure Machine Gun, I don't listen to a lot of his music. I like some of his songs.
I don't
but
really know. I know one song. The Welcome to Cleveland song. They played all the Cavs games. Like, that's it.
But I mean, like, when you see someone come out like that on Raw, what are you thinking? You're like, I kind of wish someone would come out and powerbomb him. But it never happens. Because it's PG and it doesn't. And when I saw Kevin Owens comes out, I'm like,
oh, yeah.
Okay.
This
all right.
is Kevin Owens.
Yeah. Oh, God, that's so awesome.
He's awesome.
All right, now sorry to interrupt you, but that was just that was the main topic.
So besides Kevin Owens
powerbombing Machine Gun Kelly off the stage, there are some other things that have happened. One is that Bruce Jenner is now Caitlyn Jenner.
Big change.
Big change. Literally.
And he did it without a K.
He did do it without a K.
Do you think that was kind of a slap in the face to the Kardashians?
He did it specifically.
I think he was like, eat my dick, bitch.
Literally, it's off of my body. You can eat it now. Have it for dinner. Save some for tomorrow's lunch.
How would you prepare a dick if you were going to serve it to somebody?
Definitely.
I mean, dicks are prepared all the time.
Yeah, they are.
Dicks and stuff.
Just not human dicks.
If you were going to eat a dick, I'm not going to say human dick. Let's not go there.
It's detached, correct?
It's detached. Okay. Yes. It's detached. An animal dick. Let's say, how would you want that dick prepared?
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce?
Frank's Red Hot.
Hey, Frank's Red Hot. You can put that shit on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It probably tastes good. Maybe some of that.
Boiled, grilled?
Grilled
dick?
Boiled. If a hot dog doesn't taste good boiled,
yeah.
You know, I can't imagine it tastes going to taste good.
I enjoy boiled hot dogs. I'll say this.
More than grilled?
I love a Fenway Frank, like, just coming out of the hot water. Had one yesterday.
So you probably enjoy a dick.
Maybe.
But would you enjoy it more than a grilled?
Some days, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, some
Would
days.
you cut up your dick and put it in a salad?
Oh.
How about sushi, raw dick?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't
know.
One.
Maybe if I had enough soy sauce.
Okay. Well, let's not get too attached to this subject.
I think we should stick on this subject.
So Caitlyn Jenner definitely didn't want to use the K.
And now has no dick.
No, has no dick. Tell you what. I think she's a very good-looking woman. 65?
Hey,
you could
do
65.
You could do way worse transitioning from a man to a woman.
Yeah.
I think he looks like a reptilian creature.
I think the face is weird. I think because the skin is stretched and stuff,
and also the bone structure.
Yeah, it's still. I mean, a man's jaw. Yeah. A man. That's where a man. I mean, besides the sex organs, the main place where you're a man or a woman is your face. Like arms and stuff. I mean, legs. You can kind of like some people have like dancer girly legs, whatever. Mm. But I feel like the face you can kind of tell.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, he wasn't just like a guy. He was like an Olympic athlete. Yeah. So he was obviously genetically like this really athletic guy. He wasn't like some slob who just like, oh, I'm going to turn into a woman now.
Yeah.
So.
Well.
I mean, it doesn't bother me.
No, guys, no, it's not. It doesn't
he's
really.
Still a man. Now, what I'm going to explain to you is the scientific, because the doctor is very smart.
Okay.
Well, the chromosomes, he's still a man.
Right. He's still a man, so you can't take the man out of the bitch, and you can't take the bitch out of the man.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, right? he's still genetically a man.
He is a man.
Yeah.
So you're a fraud.
So now, is there a way we can change chromosomes?
I think you put the Z chromosome in.
The Z chromosome? What's that?
How do you even find? How do you even detach a chromosome?
I don't think you can. I think that's like in your DNA. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a botanist, but
well, they're extracting DNA that supposedly they're trying to harness Lucifer's DNA and put it in someone's body.
Lucifer the Devil?
Yeah, I saw it on
Where's the devil?
A YouTube video.
How are they gonna find? Where do they find?
That's what the ultimate goal of all the people with money is. They actually want to find Lucifer's body and fucking extract his DNA and put it in someone else's body and make Lucifer.
Okay,
that's what I heard.
That sounds like a good. Time well spent.
If I had that, if I had so much money where I literally could do that in my spare time or not my spare time, I would be doing so many different things. Yep. Not trying to find an imaginary creature. I'm sorry.
Name Lucifer.
Yeah.
Lucifer.
Hey, is that yeah, it's Lucifer. I mean, if I owned a funeral home, I'd be like, I got Lucifer over here.
Yeah.
You got $1 million? Are you sure that's not Jim? No, it's Lucifer. I don't know. It looks like Jim. No, it's Lucifer.
It's Lucifer's brother.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Same thing. Same DNA.
Hey, it is.
Technically,
just a little tweak.
So I just wanted to get to that. I wanted to hit two main topics that hit in our opening statement. So another big thing was Rachel Dolezal, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, who was the head of a chapter of the NAACP.
Can I touch you for a minute?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. We're going to call her Rachel Doles.
Rachel Doles.
The Doles.
They were cones. But she's apparently not black. She has two white parents. She's white.
Parents called her out, right?
Yeah. Well, and she's like, those aren't my biological parents. And they said, well, we are.
We are. We gave birth to you, baby.
And it's kind of like a shitty thing to do on her end because, like, they held up the sham for this long. Yeah. Like, they could have easily, when she first said it, been like, no, actually, you're white.
Yeah.
Sorry. But they're like, yeah, we'll go along. But in a way, I can kind of understand where she's coming from. She identifies as black. I mean, technically, I don't know what the stipulations are to be a part of the NAACP. I'm assuming you have to kind of have some black heritage.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you have to be black to be the director.
Makes sense.
It would make sense. But, so, forgive me for being ignorant on the subject. The NAACP.
Yes.
So, they're like a lobbyist group for... like colored people,
black,
for black, and
I'm not gonna say what I thought it stood for because we might get shot. So
okay, let's stay away from
that.
Go there. But it's for
yeah, yep.
Okay, it's like a lobbyist group, like to rights. If somebody wanted to help out that group, what is taking away from the person being white?
Deadpool.
You know what I mean? Like I think it's probably not a good thing that it came out that she's white. Like that's okay.
The only thing is
that's like okay. Let me tell you that. That's like going up to I mean maybe not me going to.
The only thing is we don't have any example to place it on because imagine having a white group. Yeah. Imagine having hey, white people, we need to get on in the world. Imagine the backlash for that. So that's not even a thing that we can
We have a white group. It's called the KKK.
Yeah, but I think that's a little different. A little different than the NAACP. But you know what I mean? So we can't even say
well, they have the Black Panthers, though.
Yeah, but I mean, the KKK isn't the white version of the NAACP. They're not going killing people and spreading hate. But, there's no white NAACP.
Yeah.
You're just white.
Yeah.
And...
yeah, well, you ever fill out a survey? I got every nationality on there except white. Nothing for Italians, nothing for Romans. It's like they wrote
but see, I don't Romans are there still?
I don't recognize. I'm Italian and Portuguese, but I don't identify as Italian. If someone asks me what I am, I'm American.
Right.
I'm Caucasian, whatever. I'm Caucasian.
I tell them I'm Batman.
Dave's Batman. Dave has to fill in the other.
Yeah, other.
He's
Can you please explain I am Batman?
Pacific Islander is Dave.
Samoan.
Yeah. Pacific Islander.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, those are the two big headlines. But
here's my question: how do they not know?
Yeah.
How do you not know?
Simple background check. Is it on her license?
Also, does nobody know who this girl is besides her parents? Like, imagine there was pictures of her. Like, she's clearly white. She's clearly white.
Yeah, I know. It's just I don't know. She's white.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand.
I don't know how you get through life. She scammed the NDoubleACP.
It's one thing like if she like. I don't know, like if she came from somewhere else and then came. I don't get it. Like
That's what I don't get. Because now, and I think people are being so defiant now because they got tricked. Yeah. But like when stuff like this comes out, people are usually really hard on the backlash because they're like, "How the hell did we not see this for this long?"
That was a perfect transition, because the next thing we should talk about is defiance.
I agree.
Breaking the law. We don't.
Breaking the law.
As a disclaimer, the average Nobodies does not constitute any illegal activities, but we're going to tell you how to do it.
Right.
Because we're the
we
best
won't
ever.
Do it.
Okay.
I once stole $10 million from a casino that Andy Garcia ran with the help of Brad Pitt.
You're describing the plot to Ocean's 11.
I'm not. Nope.
Ocean's 13.
Sure? I'm pretty sure.
No.
Gould was on my team.
Yeah, I think it's Ocean's 11.
Might be Ocean's.
So you read that.
Okay. I got it right up here.
All right, cool.
So, what we want to tell you about today, and again, we don't do this, but if you wanted to do it, who better to tell you how to do it than us?
Because we're a bunch of nobodies.
We are.
Nobody.
Top things you can do that are illegal, but can make you a lot of money really fast. Doctor, you want to lead us off at number one?
Well, the first one, obviously, kidnap for ransom.
All right.
Okay.
So we're right into this. I haven't looked at this list yet, so I'm actually
you're in for a good one.
I'm actually shocked at that first one.
Folks,
Okay. So we're really doing this.
Oh no, yeah, we're really going into it.
All right. Kidnap for ransom.
Yep.
All right.
Now, there's two movies that we could go and elaborate a little detail on. You could kidnap for ransom, like in the movie Ransom. But if Mel Gibson's around, you're fucked.
Yeah, he's better than you. He's stronger. Superior brain.
Or you could hold a bank ransom, like the movie Inside Man.
Okay.
Right? So, those are your options. Not many options to hold people for ransom, but
very dangerous.
Yeah.
Life in prison.
Yeah.
If you're caught.
That's the quickest way to get 25 to life.
Yeah.
If you're caught.
Yes.
If you're not good. Second thing.
Okay.
Drugs.
Okay, so that's what I thought we were going to go with at first.
No, ransom is the
We're going to start off with a bang.
That's 3.
So selling
drugs.
drugs.
Drugs is actually technically
but there's different
2.
risks to selling different drugs.
Yeah, so sell pot.
Yes.
Just sell pot, grow pot. It grows on a tree. If you're really hallucinogenic, go grow peyote or something from a cactus. You can just grow cactuses. And
Do cactuses grow in this climate?
You can make them grow. You can make anything grow in any climate if you have enough money.
On Mars?
Well, you can simulate Mars inside a room. The NASA's doing it. Why couldn't we?
I am reading a book right now. It's called The Martian by Andy Weir.
Oh, they're making a movie about that.
So they're making a movie on it. I wanted to read the book, and one of the parts of the book is the whole thing is, like, if you saw the trailer for the movie, he's stranded on Mars, and he has to find a way to survive. And one of the things he's, like, trying to grow plants on Mars. It's awesome. It's pretty sweet.
Imagine if he grew weed. He'd live, like, 10 years longer.
Just be high all the time?
The final thing is actually... Now, what would you think the top... because you haven't seen this list yet. What would you think the top...
illegal activity to get money? So wait, kidnapping for ransom is not the top... I guess... Is robbing a bank on there?
Nope.
Okay, hold on. Let me think about this then.
You will never
think modern times.
Oh, hacking? Internet hacking?
Sort of. Facebook.
Catfish?
It says Facebook has become a very important part in everyone's life these days. They post each and every status regarding their habitual things and put their Facebook profile gives the complete information about the person. The thing you can do is hack a person's account and ask his or her friends for money, saying you need them urgently. You need money urgently. You could also give them their credit card information.
It's fucked up shit. Here's the thing. I would be very suspicious if one of my friends reached out to me on Facebook asking for money.
That's the thing.
Like, if you message me, Ryan, if you message me on Facebook...
You have a brain.
Yeah.
I have a brain.
Well, no,
folks
so
have
that's
a brain.
So that's very true. I also know friends on Facebook that if they got messaged by me asking for money, they might give me the money.
Yeah. I think you gotta If you're doing it, you gotta pick the right person.
I wouldn't even hesitate if you asked me for money.
As
long as it wasn't an astronomical number. Like if you asked me for $200, I'd give you $200. So no problem. I'd send
I appreciate that, by the way.
I'd send it through Facebook.
I appreciate that. but you wouldn't find it suspicious that I was coming through Facebook and I didn't like text you or call you?
No, I would call you afterwards and say, Matt, you get the money? And then when you say, oh no, I didn't get the money, I'm gonna call Facebook and give them some problems.
Call up Tom Zuckerberg. Isn't he?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg. I'm thinking of Tom from MySpace. Tom.
He's still doing well.
Well, Tom from MySpace.
I actually just signed up.
Really funny. On Twitter.
Signed up on MySpace.
Really?
Not recently, like maybe a couple months ago, because I wanted to see if it was like. I had deleted my original account long ago.
I never had a MySpace.
It's. I remember like MySpace was like. I remember I was more active when MySpace was big than at the peak of Facebook. I never really like.
Didn't you have like a top 8 or something in MySpace?
Yeah, you had like top 8 friends and shit like that, and it was just like, it was the same thing as Facebook. It was
posting 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago. 2000.
Facebook has only been around for 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah, I remember like when I first started in college, it was big.
That's nuts to me.
Because Zuckerberg's our age, right?
Yeah.
Because he was at Harvard when I was at URI, doing similar things.
Doing very.
I was drinking 28 Busch Lights at night, and he was creating $1 billion company. So
yeah, well,
and here we are,
stealing from the Winklevoss twins.
Son of a bitch, those identical beauties.
Speaking of the Winklevoss twins.
No way.
This is something that they might use often.
Okay.
The next category
it's not good.
Is the Urban Dictionary terms of the week.
So, Matt, if I said the word cucumber sundae to you, what would you think of?
I'd think of like a banana split, but instead of a banana, a cucumber.
Okay, Dave, can you explain what a cucumber sundae is, please?
I don't want to know, actually.
Yes, you do.
The end result of scooping ice cream onto your testicles. The temperature of the frozen ice cream will make your penis so cold and frigid that it will be automatically erect and have a greenish tint to it, much like a cucumber.
Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Have you?
No, I have not tried it.
That was my follow-up. But
we should get Matt Swartz to try it.
Because
he's
in a closed room, we'll videotape it.
I don't want to see it.
I don't either, but I kind of want to see if it's true.
We'll just have him do it from another room. Be like, hey, is it green?
Matt, you okay? Oh, he's not answering.
He's frozen.
I mean, I can kind of see it, because, like, I mean, especially if you get, like, really, like, actual ice cream. I mean, it's frozen.
Why does that happen, though? It must be, like, a chemical inside the ice cream that all ice cream contains.
Because, like, your testicles are really, like, sensitive. So maybe the nerve endings?
Green, that's what I'm saying.
Green seems bad.
Yeah.
Like, if any part of me turned green, I'd be like, oh no. Oh, boy. Something bad is happening.
Okay.
What's the next one we got?
Well, in the spirit of summertime, because bad things always happen in summertime.
Summertime sadness.
Summertime sadness.
The Polar Express. In the spirit of summertime, of course.
Actually, before you explain it, Matt, what would you think the Polar Express is?
Well, it's a children's book.
It is.
About a train that takes you to the North Pole to see Santa Claus.
Okay. Dave?
The Polar Express, when a condom is slid onto a cylindrical object, such as a dildo, cucumber, etc., and then placed into a freezer until the condom is frozen stiff. You can either attempt to put the condom on your penis, however this is not recommended, think tongue to frozen flagpole, or leave the condom on a cylindrical object and attempt to slide the condom into a woman's vagina while making the choo-choo sound.
So it's kind
of used in a sentence.
So
she kept complaining how hot it was in the room when we were having sex, so I told her to put her hands over her eyes and play with herself for a second until I came back. I left the room, pulled a popsicle out of the freezer, and shoved the popsicle in her vagina, shouting, "Choo-choo, bitch!" I totally ran the Polar Express.
I think this is very similar to the children's book.
Yes, I think it has similar themes.
It's
all for enjoyment.
Not as many popsicles used.
So, I feel like the key and the main part of this is the saying "choo-choo."
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're just kind of throwing stuff.
Yeah.
You're just polar.
I mean, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like,
you're just polar. You're not.
We're not animals. We're. You know,
yeah.
This is you gotta do the
Have
whole thing.
Some compassion.
Yeah.
No, but you know the third one is always the best, right? And when there's
that's always been the trend.
And when there's a fourth one, God help us.
Is there a fourth one?
No.
No, it's only 2.
Okay. All right, I don't think I can handle it. After my cucumber sundae, I don't think I can handle it.
Oh, no. The Mexican pancake.
So what do you think?
Okay, can I make a guess on this one?
Guess this one?
I would say it's like a pancake that has like jalapenos on it.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. I would actually like
that. Kind of tastes pretty good. Yeah.
I'd have that.
Tastes better than what this is.
I had off track for a second. I was in Boston Monday into Tuesday. Tuesday morning, got up, went out to get breakfast. I had a lox sandwich. Ooh. Lox, cream cheese, capers, onions, tomato on a jalapeno bagel. It was the most amazing thing I've eaten.
It was amazing. Any specific place that had it?
It was called The Pavement in Boston, like right outside Fenway. Pavement, I think it's called. Something Pavement. The Pavement or Pavement. I don't know. But it's right outside Fenway. It's next to Citizen, this like bar, pub place. But anyway, it's good. If you're up in the Boston area, Pavement, it's new. Lox spread and lox sandwiches. But anyway.
So,
the Mexican pancake.
Mexican pancake. Just to put a little wrestling analogy, I think Seth Rollins might do this to his girlfriend quite often. When a man comes on a girl's face,
oh my God,
lets it dry, then peels it off and feeds it to her.
The Mexican pancake.
I don't know why it's Mexican.
Like I say, you are correct. The third one is the worst one. That's the most horrifying.
I don't know why it's Mexican either.
I don't know why it's Mexican.
What does that have to do with Mexico?
Why not Ecuadorian?
Yeah, or just a
Argentinian
pancake. Yeah,
sexual pancake.
I don't know. Mexican sounds better when you say that.
See, this seems like a lot of work as well. And I feel like after you do it,
how long
and you let it dry, I feel like everybody's out of the mood at that point.
Yeah, like what are you doing in between that? Are you like eating breakfast or?
I hope not.
No.
So,
do you put syrup on it?
I don't know. Can you put syrup on her face?
I put syrup on everything.
Put syrup on her face.
Don't get it in her eyes though.
No, syrup's worse than semen.
Grr, that makes me angry.
Syrup?
Syrup is better than semen.
Why? Are you a habitual user of semen?
He's a lobbyist for semen.
He's like, look, I got tons of semen in my basement. I gotta sell it. You keep saying shit like this. I'm never gonna
the
get
price of semen's going down. Yeah. It's crashing.
It's crashing. Save face.
Still makes me angry.
I'm sorry.
But facts of the week.
Let's go, baby.
People with high levels of testosterone get pleasure from the angers of others.
That makes sense.
So like they get off from people getting angry?
Yeah, so if you ever get a crazy girl, tell her you want to have like mad threesomes with other girls and her testosterone will kick in and she'll be like, Aah!
She'll stab you in the head.
That's what I want.
Now, this is actually a very interesting fact. I found it very interesting. It's not really dirty or anything like that. If two people live together for a long time, they start to look like each other. They grow to look alike partly because of nutrition, shared diets, and eating habits. But much of the effect is simple imitation of facial expressions. Couples who end up looking alike also tend to be happier.
Okay. Well, because they've been together longer.
Yeah.
It's probably like a bit of everything, a mix of everything. That's interesting. I could see that.
Now,
I could too.
Another big fact. If we watch how people's brains respond, promising them monetary rewards and giving them cocaine, nicotine, or amphetamines looks disturbingly similar. That's scary.
So offering them
that
money.
Actually makes sense too.
Offering them money is like offering them cocaine. You give them free cocaine, they go, oh.
It's the endorphins.
You give them free money, oh. But money don't have endorphins, but there's endorphins in your brain.
No. What I'm saying is
your
like
brain can like treat it the same.
Yeah.
It's almost
so
like getting...
But
I'd rather have
I got a question. Like, what about somebody that's like is not into cocaine? You know,
that's why I think it might be. It's probably certain.
Yeah.
Maybe some people just like some people. They see money, they're not going to react like they see like a drug because they're like, I don't want to use it.
Like when I see, and also like if I see, I could actually react like differently. Like if I see like the Buccaneers score a touchdown, like my brain snaps.
Trump win presidency, you know, I'm going to jump up and down and say,
Donald.
No, it's we got to do it with the left hand.
Left.
D Money 2016.
I'm going to vote for him.
Think so?
No. Nope.
I don't know who I'm going to vote for.
I'm going to vote for him because I'm not voting for Hillary. Hillary's got 2 fucking Blackberries. God knows how many Blackberries she'll have when she's president.
None, because BlackBerry's going to go out of business.
Yeah, I think she's the only person left with BlackBerry.
Yeah, I think Mark Cuban and her are the only 2.
No, they have special Blackberries.
And I'm pretty sure Mark Cuban has like 1 million phones anyway, so he's...
Yeah, they have custom
I see him on Shark Tank with the BlackBerry. People still do use the Blackberries.
My
though.
dad's got a BlackBerry.
People enjoy what they what they like. It's what they like.
Well, talking about what people enjoy, the 4th fact.
Yep.
Remember, I told you the 4th one's like. Okay, you can't resist noticing food, sex, or danger. This is why. We can't resist looking at scenes of danger. It's the old or reptilian part of our brain warning us to pay attention. The old brain developed first and is very similar to the brain of a reptile, which is why it's often called the reptilian brain. As animals, humans evolved, they developed other capabilities, logical thought and emotions, but they retained a part of the brain to always be aware of what is happening regarding these 3 critical questions. Of course, you do not have to react when you do notice these 3 things. You do not have to eat a piece of chocolate bar the moment you see it. You do not have to flirt with some attractive person you just met. But you should. Why? Because you're a nobody, an average nobody. And you do not have to concentrate on that car accident as you pass by, but you will notice all those things whether you want to or not.
And I think the danger thing is otherwise known as the NASCAR effect. Why do people watch NASCAR to see them crash? Yeah. I went to drag racing last weekend, and everybody always gets you get a bigger rise out of people when the car's engine like blows up halfway down the track and like the pieces fly everywhere, and like that's more exciting than seeing it go all the way. And it's just people noticing
in a circle.
Yeah, and people won't blink twice if a car goes down the track and makes it to the end, but if something happens, everybody notices. Yeah. And I agree with the other things too. Sex and food too.
Sex and food.
Yeah, food, sex.
You can't help but notice it.
You can't help but notice it. Like if someone was having sex out of the peripheral vision of your eye, you'd see it.
I also agree that people are desensitized to sexual things.
Well, that's what they're trying to do.
It's too much out there that
you can just find. That's what they're trying to do.
Ads and, everything. Everything. If you go on the internet, you'd be hard-pressed not to find something that's like, even as far as like every other commercial is Kate Upton in that phone app
War
game.
Of Duty or
the
whatever.
War, whatever the hell it's called. I don't even know what it's called because I'm just staring at her the whole time.
Yeah.
But even that, it's like, it's everywhere.
See, she's getting replaced.
For who? For
Mariah
what?
Carey.
Who?
Mariah Carey.
In those commercials?
Why? That's what I said.
Why?
I don't know.
Bigger boobs.
Oh, by the way.
Really?
Think so.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Who's got bigger boobs? Type it in.
Kate Upton. I'll double check it. But while I'm looking this up, Matt, I believe you have a little story to tell.
I do have a little story to tell, and I wanted to keep a lot of the details secret to both you guys. Is the story I was telling before. But anyway, so Monday was Lindy and I's 1-year anniversary.
Congratulations!
Thank you. It's been wonderful. Anyway, so we went up to Boston, and we were going to. So the story starts off. We were going to go to Legal Harborside and get some oysters and some fresh seafood at Legal Seafood. We decided to cancel those reservations because it was crappy out and we wouldn't be able to enjoy like the water and see like the good views because it was foggy and rainy and shitty. So we changed our reservations to one of our favorite sushi spots, Finn's. It's right outside Fenway. It's on Beacon Street in Kenmore Square. And place is delicious. Food was awesome. We paid the bill. I'm looking down at my phone. Get a Periscope notification from Aaron Paul. That it works the same as Twitter if you don't know what Periscope is. And when people that you follow on Twitter log into their Periscope, you get a notification. Yeah. So I got a notification that Aaron Paul went on Periscope. So I looked down at my phone, and I never click on these things because I get them all the time. Yeah. And I happen to click on it, and it's Aaron Paul walking down the street. And for those of you who know Aaron Paul, Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad, that Aaron Paul, he's in the Need for Speed movie. But anyway, so he's walking down the street, and he's talking to his fans. He's like, hey, guys, heading to a movie. If you want to join me, I'll buy the movie tickets. And then we're like talking, like, oh, that's pretty sweet. And then he's like, yeah, just heading down to Regal Cinemas outside Fenway. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, we're both like, Lindy and I are like, what? That's crazy. So we're like, where is he? Where is he? So like he turns a corner and the sicko sign shows up behind him, and that's right outside where we're at. So we're like, let's go to the movie theater. Let's meet him there. So we go out there. He's standing outside the movie theater just like he said he would. I was like, hey, thanks for the invite. And he like looked up and saw us, and he was like, yeah, no problem. He gave us the movie tickets, took a picture with us, like gave us a group hug. We told him we were celebrating our anniversary. Gave us a group hug. We went inside the theater, sat down. Aaron Paul was still outside, like waiting, giving more tickets to people. Yeah. He comes in with 2 big buckets of popcorn. gives Lindy and I a bucket of popcorn. He's like, all right, and share it with people in your row, and like the girls in front of us that were sitting there already. And he was like just chatting with us about the movie he's working on in Boston and Central Intelligence with Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. It was just phenomenal. Nicest guy ever. And then he like chatted with us for a little bit. We watched the movie. We're leaving, and as we got out, like a mob of people were waiting outside like the theater as he came out. And also the people that were in the theater, because like it ended up like almost being a full house in there.
Yeah.
So he's outside, and Lindy and I like we're like, hey, thanks again, man. Like he's like being like talked to and mobbed by a bunch of people now, and we like, hey, thanks a lot, man. And he like didn't hear us at first, but then as we were walking by him, he like turned around. He's like, hey guys, I'll see you later. Like say goodbye to us. Like such a nice guy.
Did you tweet him on? Did you tweet him?
Yeah, We put the picture up that he took with us, and we like thanked him again and like tagged him in it. And I haven't heard from him because he has 2.4 million followers.
Yeah.
So it's tough. But we tagged him on Instagram, tagged him on Twitter, like thanked him. Couldn't have been a nicer guy. Couldn't have been a stand-up guy. Absolutely like awesome. And we had, and that was phenomenal. Like we had like it absolutely made our night. Like it was crazy. It was awesome.
So now you've met both stars of Breaking Bad.
I met.
Which
Brian,
one went better?
I'll tell you what. The Aaron Paul one went much better than the one with Bryan Cranston.
Okay, makes sense.
Bryan Cranston one was.
He was petrified.
He was very scared of us, and I also told him that I loved him in Godzilla. So it probably wasn't the thing that he's known for. But
you can see the fear in his eyes in the picture.
Yeah, you can see.
It's safe to say that if you could, you would have had sex with Aaron Paul that night.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, if we're going there,
it's safe to say.
It's safe to say,
without a doubt.
Well,
somehow when I was like ready and I was like, I'm going to tell this story on the podcast. Somehow I knew you were going to turn this into a threesome story.
Well,
he didn't say anything about a threesome, by the way.
Well, no. You have sex with Aaron Paul.
Oh, just me.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you let Lindy have sex with Aaron Paul.
No, well, I thought you were going to bring up a threesome. I thought you were going to bring up a threesome.
Well, anyways, this is why I brought up sex, because we are transitioning to the strange sex facts of the week.
Oh.
And there's only 3 of these.
Okay. So, all right, good. So, well, I mean, not good, but I don't want to be shocked with a 4th one, like on the last one. So,
women are more willing to commit adultery, yes, ladies, you, during their ovulation than at any other time throughout their cycle. Most notably due to their body's desire to fertilize the ovulated egg. So if she uses a condom, it's just an excuse. She just wanted to get laid. Okay.
That's fair.
Second sex fact, because we're running short on time, right?
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time.
Okay.
Go for it.
Well, some people are wired to have more sex than others. Scientists are not entirely sure why this is, but it is true for both males and females. Some will want more, while others will want less. It just depends on how the brain is wired. But I think it has to do something with the reptilian. Have you ever seen more people who remind you of like a snake?
Like look like a snake, or like
look like a snake, or
remind
like a snake.
You
of a snake, or have characteristics of a snake. Right?
I guess. So, I can see that.
Though
I mean, I'm not going to say overwhelmingly, I'm like, that dude reminds me of a king cobra.
Like
no,
but no, I can see what you mean.
So I feel like
they have a certain twang about them.
Those are people who are more geared to have a lot of sex because they're reptilian based.
So they're like, it's like the id.
Yeah.
Like the basic instinct of human is to eat, sleep, and fornicate.
Oh, good word.
Speaking of snakes,
fornicate.
Bumble killed a snake this weekend.
Whoa. How big was it?
It was a little rat snake, not big.
No.
But he like killed it in front of us. Like the snake was squirming around and he like bit into it and I saw the blood go everywhere and then the snake was just sitting there, so I had to shovel it into the woods. Murderer.
The murderer.
Shame!
Fornicator.
Oh, in case anyone's wondering, Bumble is a dog. So It's not like this human that I have hanging around me and kill snakes.
It's Ryan's son.
It's my son.
It's a bee.
My 25-year-old son.
So the third one, and always the best one, Alfred Kinsey, author of Sexual Behavior in the Human Male, 1948, had a collection of 5 million wasps and could insert a toothbrush into his penis, bristle end first.
What is that? Wait, what does one have to do with the other?
Yeah, what does that have to do? Yeah.
I don't know.
He just had wasps, and he also
He
stick
could also-
a toothbrush up his penis.
Yes.
Okay.
I found that the most disturbing,
I
interesting
gotta-
fact I have ever heard.
I get a feeling, and I have a suspicion that the guy that's on the Dos Equis commercials, it needs to be dethroned immediately.
Yeah.
As the most interesting man. Because the man who has a collection of 5 million wasps, are they dead or alive? Do we know if they're dead or alive? Imagine if he had a collection of 5 million dead wasps, like all like set up on a board, like in his house.
Counts them every day.
And he could stick, which I don't know why you ever want to do that.
Yeah,
Bristle end first.
That would fucking hurt.
I mean, I wouldn't want to do it other end first.
I
end.
wouldn't
No,
even want to
none.
put anything near my penis.
Nothing goes up my pee hole. I had a catheter one time, and it was no
me too.
fun.
Me too. It was not
Catheters
fun.
are not fun.
They're not fun at all. But so,
That's horrifying.
That is terrifying.
well, speaking of terrifying, questions for the viewers. What is the oddest thing you've stuck someplace? Where and why? And tweet us to win a shirt. I'll buy you the shirt if you tell us.
The oddest thing you've stuck someplace. That's a tough one. I don't know.
Wow.
I stuck the skeleton key in a chastity belt one time.
What?
Is
Hold
that
on. I feel like we have to extend the podcast. Can you please tell you.
Is that like a
tell
saying,
story?
or is that
No, you never seen Robin Hood?
No, I've seen Robin Hood.
Yeah,
No.
she wears the chastity belt.
Yeah, you've done that?
No, I that would be fucking awesome. Imagine if I did though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you said you did that. Oh.
No, well, I don't have a skeleton key, unfortunately. So
Did you know somebody with a chastity belt?
Yes,
So,
But
he's just looking for the key.
That actually
I
doesn't
know.
surprise me.
Well, speaking of chastity, want to know what I know?
What do you know?
I found, well, Jackie's friend. Jackie, I love you, baby, but you have some cool friends. Her friend is a 20-year-old virgin stripper.
Okay.
How the fuck is that possible?
She
must take it rectally?
That's
my-
still
That's my first thought. I mean, just come on.
Isn't that still considered sex? Or are we getting all Bible on people?
Bible.
No.
Stay with the Bible. Bible will never lead you wrong. Bible will never.
I'd have to say one time I accidentally threw away a T-shirt instead of putting the Kleenex in the trash.
So you had a Kleenex in one hand and
And a T-shirt in the other. And I threw away the T-shirt and I put the Kleenex in the hamper.
Let's go on.
I can't think of anything else
I'm
I've really put.
trying to think of something like
Oddest thing you stuck. When it gets a T-shirt on me.
that. I have never stuck anything up my ass. If that's where you're going, for, I've never stuck
you
anything
said it, not
up my
us.
ass
Well,
or
just-
beehole.
just-
But that's what he's looking at me.
Yeah.
Strangest place
Yeah.
you've ever stuck
I think
anything.
you kind of want you to
No,
admit
well,
that.
you never know. Like, scary movie, Dick in the Air.
Excuse me?
Dick in the Air, scary movie?
Dick in the ass?
Dick in the Air.
Oh, Dick in the
Dick in the air. No, that's never
I haven't
happened
done
either.
that. No.
No, well, I'm just telling you that there's strange things. But we will need a picture if you claim very, very, very odd to believe places.
I've put in things in the fridge that don't belong in the fridge.
Like what?
Like my keys.
Oh.
They're not interested. Like my penis.
Wait a
My
minute.
dad put my dick in the freezer.
Breaking news.
God bless you.
Breaking news. Sorry, we have to talk about this. Charles Manson's lover, Star. I don't know if anyone's...
Yeah.
You're aware of this, right?
Yeah.
So, for everyone who's not aware, this 26-year-old wanted to marry Charles Manson. Her name is Star, and she was going to get married to him. It's kind of been on-off again because, he's a serial killer and he's in jail.
Yeah.
But she's two-timing him with his disciple, who goes by the name of Grey Wolf, just months after her marriage license to Charles Manson expired. I mean, talk about... Why doesn't she have a TV show?
I don't know.
I would watch her over the Duggars, over the Kardashians, over.
I would not watch her over Chrisley though. No, Chrisley
God.
knows best. Chrisley's
You bet your goddamn ass.
You bet your goddamn ass.
Wow. Well, sorry, I had to break in there because Grey Wolf.
No, well, that actually leads me to perfect.
If anyone wants to know what Grey Wolf looks like, Matt, I'm going to show you. He is the man hovering above her. Just a really handsome guy. looking haggard as hell.
Please, somebody search Charles Manson, Grey Wolf.
If you want, just go on the Daily Mail, which is the best website ever, and just scroll down about a quarter of the way down. And there's a nice picture of the three of them.
Well, speaking of three ways, Dan Bilzerian as running Donald Trump's running mate.
He's Donald Trump's running mate?
I don't know. I'm thinking that's what's going to happen.
I heard it was Oprah.
You think it's going to be Oprah?
Really?
That's what I read on Twitter, yeah.
Really?
That's who he wants to ask.
I gotta tell you, if Trump hitches his wagon to Oprah, I'm not sure that they will lose.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that they will lose.
That's the black vote, the rich vote.
But I'm not sure that she has enough ego to say no either. Like, she might be like, whoa, Vice President of the United States? Like, even though she probably might hate him, but I think her ego might overtake her on this.
I think she might want this. That's amazing.
Oprah, I'd vote for you.
I honestly would give thought to a Oprah Trump ticket.
That's like something of a movie, like a scary movie spoof.
And wouldn't it be? Well, first of all, Saturday Night Live is going to have a field day with this, whether they win or not.
That's the only part that kind of makes me mad is that they did it now.
Yeah, SNL's
like, why couldn't he have announced it in like February?
And if he doesn't win the primaries, then he's out.
They'll still do something though, at least in the premiere.
So, but I would actually give serious thought to that, because wouldn't it be poetic justice for the celebrity and business power couple of not power, they're not a couple, but you know what I mean, to save America or whatever, pull it out of it, whatever the fucking debt that it's in.
Hey,
that'd be crazy, right?
I do love her. I do love her masterclass shows.
I think she's amazing. Oprah's awesome. And also too, it's an interesting. One of the things I picked out of Trump, besides Trump just bragging about himself in that video, the one thing I picked out as is he's running. He keeps saying he's not running. He's not a politician. He's not a politician. He's not a politician. He's not a politician. So if Oprah,
he's a businessman.
Yeah,
he's gonna make.
And I think people are fatigued by politicians, and I think that this could be a refreshing thing. That could be something going for him.
Yeah. Well, I read today that I saw on TV that CBS was saying that Donald Trump lost a lot of the young vote because he played Freebird as his running song.
Rockin' in the Free World.
Rockin' in the Free World.
Oh, really? Yeah. I don't know about that. You see something?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's mom of two becomes pregnant after a birth control implant got lost in her arm.
Oh, good. Excellent.
That's what's going on in the world, in case anyone was wondering.
So, well, speaking of things that are wondering about, who can jump higher? This is for our viewers, too. Blake Griffin, Michael Jordan in his prime, or Adrian Neville?
Blake Griffin.
You sure about that?
It's either Blake Griffin or Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Adrian Neville for if you're talking pound for pound and inch for inch, then maybe Neville.
Is it a standing jump?
Standing jump.
Yeah, not Neville then, because Neville relies on momentum.
Yeah.
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
Jordan's kind of similar. He could do that foul line dunk, but Blake Griffin can do that. Blake Griffin did the foul line dunk almost a foot and a half behind the foul line.
Blake Griffin's a freak.
Yeah. You know he's rumored to date Kate Upton? Not
Is
now.
He really?
Before.
He was or he's not?
He was. She's dating Justin Verlander now.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're still together.
No,
they're not.
He hasn't been seen in a while.
Oh, my plan worked perfectly.
So,
the NASA tank.
What's the plan? Do you want to finish this up, or it's 9:44?
Well, I just wanted to say a few things about the future of the podcast. Just talking to you guys, nothing groundbreaking. Yeah. I mean, I think that we've been going a month. We're back now, and I think we're going to try and do this continually, like we've been doing every week. So whoever's out there listening, we're going to be back every week. We're going to try and at least do a little bit every week, and you can pretty much stick to the same formats. We'd love to hear your comments or send in comments. Comment on however you can. Hit us up on Twitter at Average Nobodies, on the Facebook page, facebook.com/Average Nobodies, on the blog, AverageNobodies.com. Follow us there. Comment on one of our posts. Comment on this post if you're listening to it on the blog. Email us. I mean, shit, our emails are on the website. Go over to the doctor's webpage. Is it still .com?
SmileForTheCum.com.
SmileForTheCum.com. Go over to his page. Hit him up over there. Patronize his page.
Yeah.
We're probably 3 of the most accessible people on the Instagram.
Yeah, you can get in touch with us.
We'll respond. We just love the camaraderie and the talk.
Yeah.
And, you know,
we want to hear from you guys. Like that's the end game. We just want to like be able to like converse with you guys. So we didn't really talk much about wrestling in this podcast, but I mean we love talking about wrestling. So if you have anything you want to throw at us, and we'd be happy to talk back. So we want to get this thing. We want to get momentum going on this. Our blog has been going pretty well, and we'd like to hear more from you guys on there as well. But we want to hear from you. We want to answer questions. We want to interact. And also, in the coming weeks, I'm hoping we can do a couple live shows. If we can get some live shows going,
we can get some guest speakers.
Guest speakers would be great. I would love to have somebody on the show.
You should try and get in touch with Aaron Paul.
I would love to get Aaron Paul on here. Are you kidding me?
Just for a minute. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you could get in touch with him. Get in touch with his agent. Even if you got to give him $300.
I could probably talk to him on Twitter, but
yeah,
it
depends on his availability. He's filming a movie now, then he's directing. And
it's gonna be tough, but it would be awesome. I mean, even if we could get, I know a few guys on Facebook that are in the local wrestling circuit. If we get a couple like local wrestlers in here, let's just shoot the shit. I mean,
we could probably get a few. Bunch of people. If anybody has any connections and wants to hook us up, God, by all means, help us out.
Yeah, hit us up. We want to hear you. We want to hear from you guys. So that's all I have to say.
All right. Well, the doctor and the average nobodies are going to leave you with this.
Hit me.
Don't stick a toothbrush into your penis ever. Let me say this again. Never, ever stick a toothbrush in your penis.
Or at least don't do the bristle end, please. Don't do the bristle end.
Yeah. Bristle end's
if you absolutely must, do not do the bristle end.
Yes. And the final thing that the doctor's going to leave you with, kiss your mom. If you can't kiss your mom, kiss 2 girls at the same time. At least she'll be proud of you.
There you go.
It's true.
Hey, happy Father's Day to everybody, all the dads out there.
Yep.
See you next week.
Thank you for listening as always, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Farewell.